Oh, we live. Hey. Okay. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Problems and Solutions podcast. Got a special guest today. Really looking forward to this conversation. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a good one. If you ain't listen to any other one, y'all need to listen to this one. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, I'd like to bring him in. We got on Mr. Tony Pittsburgh. My good brother.
What's the deal, baby?
How you doing?
Oh man, worse than some, better than most.
I hear that. I hear that. So, for the people that don't know you, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you introduce yourself, brother?
Uh, Good evening, world. My name is Mac member Tony Pittsburgh from the legendary group Mac Cartel. You feel what I'm saying? We still moving and shaking. Community person. I don't know if you want to call me an activist, but I love my people a lot and I stand up for them. So, you can give me whatever type of title, accolade you want, but I'm just an artist from Pittsburgh, repping it hard 412. You know what that's like, NVH, my projects, that type time.
Okay. All right. So, I first caught on to you when you on your video Nobody Knows. That was
Yeah.
shot. That was shot by
Yep.
who Antux that shot that?
Yep. Yeah, that was shot by Antics, Jordan, Beckham, and Jeff.
Yeah, that's the first time I caught on you. How long you been doing music, yo? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I've been doing music forever, like probably like since I was 10.
Yeah.
But I ain't really catch fire because I've been doing all these stretches. Like I've been in and out of like institutions and jails and shit like that. So I never was really able to get my footing after I made a riff in the game. You know what I'm saying? So, I've been in and out trying to do my shit here and there.
Was that
You know.
was your music always like based like the way you know what I'm saying? Like substance based? Was your music always like that?
Um, I guess you could say, yeah, because my music it always was supposed to tell you something. It always was a message in it, regardless of what I was talking about, because them is the type of artists I come under, like Jay-Z, Sibo, Brother Lynch, Nas. You know what I'm saying? I listened to an array of artists, Scarface. You know what I'm saying? And every time they spoke with a message, like was a purpose for what they were saying. So, yeah, I would say that.
Where did that come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, was that always in you, or was it you like you say like what gave you that mind state? Where'd you get the mind state from? Basically,
Um, Yeah, like I said, my influences. Like I really liked the Biggie Smalls. I really liked the Tupac. I really liked the NWA. Like I really listened to them. And like when you listen to old school rappers, like they represented where they was from, and they told you about their hood, what they go through, shit like that. So, I was trying to be like them or better. So that's how I approached the game. Like that's why I always scream Pittsburgh, because it's like representation is everything to me. You feel what I'm saying?
that's a fact. That's a definite fact. So so your activism. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? How did you get into that? What led you to that?
Um, Again, reading a lot of history books when I was little. Not to get too long into a story, but when I was small, I had got caught stealing in this store down Oakland. And the clerk that caught me stealing was like, listen, if you go write this essay on Malcolm X, I'll give you anything you want in the store. So I ran across the street to that big ass library across the street,
Yeah.
and I got me an encyclopedia and I copied down every word in the encyclopedia and brought it back to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was the beginning of me being introduced to my people and how we supposed to move. You feel what I'm saying? And ever since then, I just kept reading books about Nat Turner, Malcolm X, just all the radical people. You know what I'm saying? Huey P. Newton, Assata Shakur.
Yeah.
I was just on that wave.
That's because a lot of people. I think one of our downfalls is we don't read, and I think if we did read, a lot of the stuff that we go through in this, you know what I'm saying, turmoils we get, I think we would be solved already. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, what? Now let's just put this in context and put it in perspective because everybody says that. Like black people don't like to read, and if you want to have something from black people, put it in a book. You got to understand, for like hundreds of years, we was killed. People got their tongues cut out for reading. People got killed for even trying to teach people how to read. Like people forget about that. We had that time period where it was a crime and it was punishable by death if you was caught reading. So it's like us not wanting to fuck with the books and stray away from the books. That's like a psychosis of the slavery shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you definitely got to read because things is explained in more grave detail through literature. You feel what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker can tell you something, but in a book, you get the grave detail and you go back and look over it. Just like everybody's favorite book is 48 Laws of Power. That's not a book that you read. That's not no true to the game Terry Woods type book. It's more like a Bible. You feel what I'm saying? You study it, come back to it, you grow a little bit, you evolve, go back to it. The shit change every time you read it, depending on your growth and your development as a person. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like reading is everything.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's a fact. I do a lot of. I like information, so I come across. I read like even if it don't got nothing to do with me, just to know, like polar bears, just to know that polar bears, how you know what I'm saying, just different stuff that I can bring to a conversation. You know what I'm saying? If I'm talking to somebody, I'm diverse in the conversations that I can speak about.
Yeah, no question. You wanna be versed because the world is bigger than just you and what you think, and you want to be able to effectively communicate with anybody.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And your brain and how you speak and how you move is a representation of yourself. You can't blame nobody for you being dumb. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you cross a certain age.
Yeah.
It's your responsibility, whether you intelligent or not. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact, yo. I think we need to get back to that though. You know what I'm saying? Your program, like can we speak on your program that you got coming up? Like that you're doing, like what's it about?
What, my program?
Like that we was talking about what you was wanted to do.
Man, I got a lot of things that I want to do. But one of my main things as far as this program is like having a not like an NA meeting, but more so like a men's growth group or something. Where we can sit down and have discussions and we can critique ourselves and find out where we need to be, what we need to be on, and the ways that we need to be to the world when representing ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? I always wanted to do that, have a little group where we could just sit down and talk amongst ourselves so we could really figure out what the fuck is going on with us and our identity. Because I feel like people that don't know nothing about us or people that's not us is speaking for us and representing us. Like there's still men running around here letting women tell them that they're not men. Like this is silly as hell. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like you're crazy for letting, like, you can't tell a tiger that a tiger's not a tiger. You feel what I'm saying? But we be allowing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we let that shit penetrate, and we don't be who we supposed to be because a lot of us don't know. So it's like I want to sit down and have these type of discussions where we can just discuss where we need to be, what we should be on, how we should treat people, how we should treat women and children, like just conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's how we used to teach each other back in the day as Nijis. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, Indians. Fuck is y'all talking about? Indians. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't no question. Tomahawk City, you know what it is.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, you gotta read to know. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know what you're talking about. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Whole nother thought process, you dig?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I wanted to put something together. I think like we need somewhere where like exactly like you said, kids can come. When you talk about, are you talking about men or are you talking about the kids?
All of them. All of them. All of them. If you a male, come. You feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like the way that men treat women, for example, how we treat women, how we talk to women, how we deal with women, what does sex mean to us? what does the word relationship mean to us?
Yeah.
How do we get to a point where we feel like we want to be with a woman, and what prevents us from being with a woman? Why do we feel stuck in certain stages when it comes to evolving in our relationships? You feel what I'm saying? Like real man shit.
Yeah.
And that's just one aspect of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like we need to talk about this because I feel like we're underdeveloped and immature in a lot of ways. And nobody's talking like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas will tell you, yeah, you know what I'm saying, did you fuck that bitch? Like how many bitches you fucked, and did you do it for this long? And did you have her leg like this? Like all the corny shit. But really like taking care of a woman and holding her down, like we don't really be around men who be on that type time. And the married men be with married men. You feel what I'm saying? They don't be around us like, listen, this is how I be with my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be a different vibe. You feel what I'm saying?
So like being though you this is a great segue for this. Are you the little baby situation?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Because you know what I'm saying, like good.
Now, go. You say how I feel about it?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What's your thoughts on it?
I'm like in the middle. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's corny. It's corny what he did because we men. I feel like any man that exposes a woman on the internet is like gay. I mean, not gay, but you like bisexual. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like in your mind, like I feel like you strange, like you feminine for real. Cause like anybody who like bashes a woman, now you telling the truth about a woman and the things that she do, and you making posters about it. I'm not against that. But like what Baby did, like that's borderline feminine. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas don't do that. At the same time, though, I think that this should be a warning sign to women that they're dealing with different kind of men. So conduct yourself accordingly because niggas be on feminine shit. Yeah. And you think that you can play with a nigga, then a nigga do some girl shit back to you. You know what I'm saying? Now you shocked like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and like he exposed the fact that, you know, usually it be women in a position of power that be telling motherfuckers to get out the crib and all that shit. It was kind of refreshing to see a nigga be able to do that. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, there was positives and negatives to it, but ultimately like the disrespect and the exposing of the situation on the internet, like that's not real nigga shit. Niggas don't do that. We'll talk about it, but I'm not about to get into names and specifics and all that. Like I generally speak, if I'm talking about a woman, you feel what I'm saying? I would never like Tammy or Keisha, or you feel what I'm saying, and get into all that specifics. Like I feel like that's strange.
That's a fact. Like people rooting it on. I'm like, that's not cool.
Not at all. Not at all.
I was on somebody's live today, and he was like amping, like, yeah, about time, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I would have did it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, that's not it.
No, that's nothing to celebrate. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Now there's certain situations that get volatile, you understand, where women get violent. Okay, now I'll go live to protect myself, but I'm not exposing nothing. I'm just letting y'all know, like, yo, I'm not touching her. Yeah. I'm not doing nothing to her. I asked her to leave. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Because women get, just like I thought that shit was wild when they said 50 Cent called the cops on Vivica Fox. Like it was funny. But I thought that was weird as hell. Like, damn, 50, you strange as hell for that. Like, I didn't applaud him like, oh, that was some real nigga shit. I laughed. It was a joke, and I thought he was corny for that. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, regardless to the situation, the man is always the most powerful. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless to what kind of situation society put us in, we always the ones. We the ones that forget that. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is why we be doing all this fugazi shit, because we forgot who we was and how we supposed to stand. That's why I said we need these growth groups. Because motherfuckers be saying this shit on the internet, they thinking because $1 million nigga did that, like that's some real shit. No, money don't make you real. Status don't make you real. At all. Real shit make you real. You feel what I'm saying? Character, value, morals, things you stand on. Like Baby do a lot of real shit, but he do a lot of silly shit too. Yeah. Like we can't forget that this dude came into the game dressed like an actual baby. Yeah. With Pampers on and shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so everything be to a point with me. Like I be none.
That's a fact.
Fuck the fruit that the tree bear. Like I'm dealing with the roots and the seeds. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So if your roots and seeds is fucked up, like, you know, your whole tree silly to me. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah. And we like you said, we gotta get back to having motherfuckers saying like, yo, that's not it, yo.
Yeah, there ain't no umpires in the game. You feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is in a baseball game hitting fouls and thinking they home runs when that's not what it is. But there ain't no umpires to tell niggas that balls is balls and strikes is strikes. So there's niggas that's at the plate getting struck out but still swinging at the ball. Like, cuz you're out of here. Get off the mound. But there's nobody telling them to leave. You feel what I'm saying? We got to bring the umpires back, to bring the rules back to the game. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, even if niggas ain't going to enforce them, at least speak on them. Yeah. So at least the next generation don't got to be, affected by this lame shit. Because there's niggas that's in power that's doing a lot of lame shit, that's influencing the youth to do lame shit. And they think it's cool because the winners is doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Right, that's why you have a responsibility as a person of influence to watch how you move. Because people learning from you. Whether you directly teaching them or not. Like, motherfuckers is watching this live learning from you. And some motherfuckers agree with me and some motherfuckers don't. But regardless of that, I'm standing where I stand. And you know where I stand. So you can respect me for that reason alone. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not wavering. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you do some sucker shit, whether you a killer or not, it was some sucker shit. We gonna call it that. I'm not gonna say that you're not my man, but listen, that was some clown shit, bro.
Yeah, that's
we don't get into that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steel sharpens steel and birds of a feather flock together, and I'll never let a motherfucking confuse me by the actions of another motherfucker.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because there's not enough people speaking the fuck up. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like putting it out there like, yo, this is it. This is not it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's my whole thing. Like, just, it's in my world, that ain't it. Mm-hmm. If you in a glass house, don't throw stones. That's my whole tip. Like, I'm not saying that you can't let motherfuckers know what's right and what's wrong. Because a lot of people, and I'm glad we speaking on this, because a lot of people in our community, they leaders, men and women. But because they have flaws or they do wrong things at certain times, they feel like they don't have the right to correct shit and stand up and discipline shit. Like, nah, fuck that. Of course, we all got flaws and we go through shit. But at the same time, like, still, if you see somebody doing something wrong, especially if they're younger than you, like, yo, say something to them about that. Like, don't have them on the wrong path thinking it's right.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
You know what I'm saying? Because this world is cold. Like, they not playing. They'll blitz you about being wrong.
It's crazy. Yo, there was this video of this girl getting raped on the train. And motherfuckers was just standing there recording it, yo. I'm like, how could you stand around and film and watch that shit? You know what I'm saying? That's how fucked up in the head we is. You know what I'm saying? Out here, like, it's crazy, yo. Like, that we come that far that we want to see people, like, in pain and think it's like it's entertainment to us. That shit's crazy to me, yo. That shit's crazy to me, yo.
It is. It is. It is. But I'm saying, like, but them kind of people is them same kind of people. Remember they said there's people that make things happen. Yeah. There's people who wonder what's happening. And there's people that watch what happens. You feel what I'm saying? We got these type of motherfuckers. And these niggas with the cameras, them type niggas. Like, there's no way I could keep recording if I was at the Milano's dip, whether the lady was right or wrong. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way I'm letting cuz brutalize her like that in front of me. Or the gas station situation. Like, there's niggas from my hood that was there when them girls was getting slapped around. It don't matter what the fuck they did. At the end of the day, cuz, if it was teams, homies, our team lost. And y'all watched our team lose. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way I'm doing this. I'm not doing this. And it's none of my business. But that's my people.
That's the right thing. It's the right thing.
And just imagine if that story get told. Just imagine if them dudes was on a stage or something, and they was like, man, I went to Pittsburgh and slapped this shit out some bitches down there. Now, I don't give a fuck about them niggas. We gonna have to take that L. Why? Because ain't nobody jumping and do nothing. So they wouldn't be wrong for talking shit like that. But that's why we gotta, like the dude did with that can of tea. Smack does all this shit with that tea. That's how I gotta go. Every time.
Yeah.
Lemon tea cross your face every time.
Hey, yo, he fucked dude up too.
And that's how that got to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, this is why I'm glad about these kind of conversations, because it put people's minds in perspectives of how we should move, because some people don't know what to do in them situations. Them be sporadic, instant situations. And if your mind is not geared a certain way,
that's a fact.
You gonna let it slide past you. That's why the police is so vicious. And this is why we so upset with them, because their minds is programmed to kill us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you come to the car like this might be the one. You feel what I'm saying? You don't come to the car with like, I'm trying to figure out this situation, or I'm trying to make sure shit is right. Now you come to the car like, I'm gonna smoke this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why when shit go a little bit crazy, they overreact, because it's already on your mind.
Do it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I put thoughts on my mind. If you smack a black woman in front of me, I'm on your ass. That's just how that's going.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing for me to think about. When I see that woman, she's not just a woman. She's my mom. She's my sister.
Yeah. That's
she's
how we
my cousin. So I'm on it. You feel what I'm saying? Walmart, McDonald's, it don't fucking matter. Like, this is what I gotta be on, because I don't want that woman to be able to tell her cousin, like, yeah, John slapped me on top of my head in Walmart, and guess who was there? Tony P, and he watched it all happen. He was recording it.
Yeah.
Picture her telling that story about me. Out your fucking man.
Hey,
At worst, it's gonna be, yo, John beat her ass and then he beat me up. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be no, I watched that shit happen. Fuck no. No.
Hey, yo. You know what, yo? Because I think it's gonna come to a point, yo, where we're gonna have to choose a side between us, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna have to choose a side between us. And I heard somebody talking about this today. If we want to proceed to where we need to believe, where we believe we need to be, a lot of shit got to get cut out, yo. And we're gonna have to separate ourselves from people. It might be ignorant at the time, but they're gonna have to learn, like, this is the way to go. You know what I'm saying?
It's separate now.
Yeah.
It's separate now. This is why you got language like who's woke and who's awake and these type of titles. Pay attention to the signs and symbols. Like, the Red Sea is already splitting.
Yeah.
And it's like the motherfuckers who can't pick a side is getting split in half. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is how it's going. Because about my children and about the things I'm trying to teach them, you lame ass niggas can't be around mines. I don't give a fuck how you dress. Gucci, Louis, Bird, I don't give a fuck about none of that, man. If your mind and your heart ain't cool, you can't be around the babies.
Yeah.
That shit's cool for us because we could defend ourselves, and older people, they can deal with that shit. But you can't be around the babies if you strange. And if you got a problem with that, we gonna talk about it as men, or we can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you dealing with street niggas though. You dealing with real niggas. So that going somewhere else, that's cool. Like, I'm not one of them type of dudes that's gonna be like, listen, I don't want to get into that with you. I have a company to run. Nah, I'm cool with all that. I'm telling you, nah, you get too crazy.
Yeah.
Hit you with a bottle, a bat, shoot you, like whatever, but you got to get out of here. You can't be around fucking up because this shit got to change.
Yeah. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, this shit can't stay like this. We can't survive in the future with it like this.
That's a fact.
Like, we gotta end up marrying our women. That got to happen. Like, we gotta be there for our children, both of us. Yeah. Like, these things have to happen in order for us to advance as a people. We cannot advance the way that we are now. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta find a way to deal with our desires. We gotta find a way to deal with our heartbreak. We gotta find a way to deal with our shortcomings, our misunderstandings. We gotta find a way to deal with this. We gotta find a way to talk to somebody. Counseling, therapy, something. But the way that we are right now is not going to survive in the future. It has no place in the future. You feel what I'm saying? And death is the only thing that don't evolve. Death is what it is. If you're going to live this life, you got to be better as you go. If not, you going to die. That's a period. Like, if you don't change, you're going to die. That's a fact.
Yeah, you got to evolve. You got to evolve with the times, yo. You got to evolve with the fucking times, yo.
I mean, you just gotta want to do it for yourself, like, cause you know people got their own stages. a development.
Yeah.
Some people gotta feel certain stimuli in order to grow in certain places, and that's fine. But what I'm saying is that for us that's on that shit, that's really trying to see things through and trying to grow and build shit, you can't be around us going through your stages. Not unless you want us to help you. But
they gotta
while we're moving and building, you can't be a part of that. Being fucked up and all that. No.
You gotta want it, yo. You gotta fucking want it, yo. And that's the thing.
To all the adults out there that's on goofy shit, if you don't want to change, send your children. You don't gotta come. Send your babies, because you about to die anyway. Give a fuck about the old. Like, all you gonna do is lead motherfuckers down the wrong path anyway if you want that goofy shit. So send us your children. Let us handle them. Let us take care of them and give them the game and teach them shit. And then, just reinforce what we teaching them. If you can't do it yourself.
Yeah.
But don't poison your children like with your garbage. Because you feel like you can't be the greatest. You stifle your children. Like, nah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of parents is doing that. Like, they see they got beautiful daughters or they got amazing sons and they hold them back because you feel like they doing shit that you always wanted to do, but you can't do, or you scared to do. You feel what I'm saying? So you say little negative shit, or you shoot down their goals and their aspirations. You get on their nerves, all this weird shit. Like, but these bad teachers, bad leaders, you feel what I'm saying? They create poisonous children.
They start at home, yo. They start at
Facts they do. That's a fact. The teachers is not supposed to raise your children. They are supposed to complement what you're already teaching your children. You feel what I'm saying? We give the children the tools and they go to school to see if it works.
Yeah.
You don't send your children to school to get all their life lessons and shit like that. No. And if you're doing that, that's why your child's confused. The fuck? Not I. I'm definitely teaching my babies the ABCs. That's a fact. They go to school to confirm what they learn.
Yeah.
They don't go there to learn. They go to confirm what they're already learning. Damn sure. Fuck they talking about.
They're not putting what they need to be in the books. You know what I'm saying? They're not teaching them what needs to be taught in the book.
You feel what I'm saying? I send my children to school to learn math, English, reading and comprehension, maybe a little science, maybe a little chemistry, but history and social studies and current events, I got that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm gonna send my children to school to tell the teachers that they lying. My dad just taught me this yesterday. No, that's not true. That's not how it went.
Yeah.
But y'all not gonna keep lying to us and keep us stupid. We already know y'all be lying.
Yeah. I just seen some shit in the paper, bro, where they made a law to teach kids Black history from K through 12. In 2021, you're passing laws telling them they can't teach Black history?
Oh yeah. They getting ridiculous. They taking out race theory. They don't want that to be introduced. They trying to take the Indians out of history, and they trying to take Martin Luther King out of history. Facts. You know they not teaching us about Assata Shakur, Huey P. Newton, Bobby Steele. They're not teaching us about none of them. Geronimo Pratt. They not teaching us about none of them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yo.
Larry Hoover. You feel what I'm saying? Free that man. Free that man, Larry Hoover. Let me say that. Free that man.
How did you feel about Kanye and Drake's concert? Do you think that's, you know what I'm saying, the right thing to do? I know it's bring awareness to it, but what's your thoughts on it? Kanye,
of course, yes. Yes, I feel like that was beautiful. Because both of them niggas is not like that. So because y'all niggas is not like that, y'all can't be carrying it on some FBG Duck and Lil Durk type shit. You can't carry it on some Chicago drill shit because y'all niggas is not them niggas. So for y'all to reconcile is the best thing to do. Because now y'all making even the nerds feel like, damn, I need to be going at somebody in order to be taken serious. Like, no. Y'all niggas is respectable men. Like, put that bullshit aside, come together and show everybody that we could do it. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all ain't got no real shit going on. Y'all both got crazy bread.
Yeah.
Y'all both beautiful women. Y'all make awesome music. Like, chill. Who the fuck want to see somebody from Drake's camp or Kanye West camp try to kill them?
Yeah.
Come on, that's gonna be silly.
Yo, piggyback off that, yo, Young Dolph, RIP to Young Dolph, yo. This shit's getting crazy, yo.
It's been crazy. It been crazy.
Yo, it makes you not even want to, like, that and Nipsey, it makes me not even want to, like, stay in the hood, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta get, like, you gotta get away, yo. And that's crazy. Like that. That's crazy to feel like that, but like you really die in this motherfucker, yo. Like trying to help people, yo. And that's the crazy part. On it, and they'll kill you about it, yo.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But what I'm saying is like, okay, now that's the surface of it. If you go back to the hood, your hood's jealous of you, they'll kill you. That's the surface of it. But let's look deeper than that.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Let's look a little deeper than that.
All right.
They getting you the fuck out of here because you might be the piece that connects the puzzle. You feel what I'm saying? They make it seem like that because they know if you come to the hood, homies, you can buy 1,000 rec centers. They know that you can build your own apartment buildings. They know you can buy your own streets. If your man start getting on that level, you can change your community in the matter of months. You feel what I'm saying? So the whole twist is, let's stop these successful and intelligent men and women from being around these niggas. The people that's killing these rappers, I'm not gonna say it's no conspiracy theorist type shit, but I definitely feel like if COINTELPRO was a real thing, you don't think motherfuckers be putting bugs in other motherfuckers' ears? You don't think a motherfucker could send a text randomly to one of them niggas like, yo, you know Dolph down here? Hip Hop Police is wild, and that was created just for hip hop artists. Y'all really don't know how diabolical this system really is. You feel what I'm saying?
Bro.
You gotta be thinking on all different levels because these motherfuckers is strategic. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You see what Mozzie did. You see what Queen Latifah did. They bought apartment buildings in their neighborhood. Rick Ross is talking about buy back the block. Niggas is listening to that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, we gotta slow this shit down. Because if these dudes start doing this in the next 10, 20 years, like, black people could be in a position of power.
That's a fact.
From some street niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So how do we throw a wrench in that? You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that it's not street beef. Don't get it confused. But I'm just saying you got to look and understand. Just like all these Chicago murders. Do you really think that it's all niggas in there? They showed us on the internet that they got black faces. And they got black arms. They got these little things that go all the way up to your elbow. There was a white dude that was robbing banks dressed as a black man, and it took him a minute for them to catch him. So who's to say these motherfuckers ain't dressing up and spinning through the hood? Yeah. And then taking that shit off and then radioing it in like, yeah, shooting on O Block. How would you know? This is no bullshit. There's a lady
That's a fact.
that called the police on these dudes that ran into this black woman's house down south. These dudes was dressed up as the police. She called the police on the police. The police came and arrested them, and they was white supremacists. They was trying to kidnap them people and kill them. This is facts. This is on the internet. This ain't no shit I'm making up. So what I'm saying is like when shit go on in life, don't take everything on face value. I'm not saying turn into a conspiracy theorist, but try to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. Don't be content with being a butter knife, huh? Yeah. Feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we smarter than that. We gotta be smarter than that for our children.
Yeah.
So if motherfuckers want to wonder why I be so on shit and intelligent and all this shit, because I have children and I don't want nobody else having to answer my children's questions because I can't. I've been on this earth too long not to answer the questions that my children may be asking me. Fuck was I doing my 40 years on the planet if they asked me about Abraham Lincoln, I can't give them the game.
Yeah.
They ask me about America. Is it a corporation or a country? And I can't give them the game. I can't teach them about credit. I can't teach them about bank accounts and shit like that. I've been on this earth too long to not know some shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we leave our children at a disadvantage when we walk through this planet Earth on some goofy shit like, well, this is just how my life's supposed to be. Nah, not at all.
Yeah.
And I know and understand that ignorance is a learned behavior. So we got to have people like us and women and other people in intelligent spaces that speak their truth and tell the truth Sue these things because people learn. We learn from each other.
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, this is real rap. Like when we was Niji sitting around at TP, smoking and stuff, talking to each other. That's how we transfer information. This is why word of mouth is so powerful amongst us. We really the Indians. We don't have no books to talk about our lifestyles and how we live because motherfuckers had it on cap.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? They documented everything. This is why they was able to get over on us because they documented everything. We didn't.
Yeah.
You feel me? If a nigga said, yo, I'm gonna give you $100,000 for this cow, that was law and that was that. And if you lied, you got killed. And everybody agreed with that. Because that's the law of the land. But then they start doing it underhanded shit. Now motherfuckers gotta sign on shit. There's contracts and people gotta do paperwork. Because motherfuckers ain't honest no more. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how we transfer information through shit like this. This is why when people be trying to talk to us like Nipsey Hussle was doing, oh, you got to get out of here. Like, I'm sad that shit happened in Nipsey the way that it happened. But homies, that was going to happen. If not, then everybody where he was going to be millionaires.
Hey, bro, you know what's crazy? I think like that.
It's a fact. It's a he had a crypto city. He had a crypto city in one of them European countries.
Block, yo.
He did.
And he was into stem cell research too with some black dude. I forgot his name, yo. Because he just popped up on my timeline when he's doing something else with somebody else. But what he was doing was so critical, yo. And Nipsey was on it with him, you know what I'm saying? They put a company together, you know what I'm saying? But I understand what you're talking about as far as don't take as far with the conspiracy theories, but the conspiracy theories are logic in some of these situations, yo. Like I'm gonna put it out to like this: the Biggie and Tupac was a powerful dude, yo. Despise all his courtroom antics and everything, when he was speaking on the streets and his interviews and everything, he was a Black Panther, yo. That had a voice of a rapper.
This is why Cuz is the real GOAT. He's not the GOAT because he had the best bars. Cuz is the GOAT because he was a great person in more areas than one. A lot of these rappers is just rappers.
Yeah.
Like Cuz shot 2 off-duty officers. Okay, we know that he didn't know that they was off-duty officers, but just like I was saying, they was jumping on a black man and he felt like he had to get in that. And he did. And it just so happened that these was police officers. Yeah. Tupac was the first artist to be on interviews and shit with guns, telling motherfuckers to own weapons. Cuz was 19, 20 years old talking like this. Yeah. He had a whole thing drawn out about thug life and what it meant in the movement. He was really trying to start some shit.
It was
was somewhere else. That's what I'm saying. I'm not mad at all these other rappers. Like Drake is crazy, Jay-Z is crazy, but y'all just rappers. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, now Drake is starting to step up as far as his heart. He taking care of people. He looking out for people. He blessing motherfuckers that he borrowed from. Like he doing a lot of real shit. Kanye West is starting to do a lot of real shit. So now they starting to get into that Pac world. But Pac is in a league by himself. His mom was a motherfucking Black Panther. She had him in jail.
So he had all, bro, you imagine like, yo, sitting on those conversations, yo.
Come on, man. Like the dude introduced us. He introduced us to Machiavelli. Nobody heard the word telekinesis until Pac said it. Adversary, ride or die. He introduced this language. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the reason why I was getting tattoos. Just like Lil Wayne is the reason all these niggas getting tattoos on their face. Everybody comes into the game and they push it a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? And certain people who could push it certain ways that they don't want it to go, it changes.
Yeah.
Why do you think the game got young? The hip hop game got young. It got young because all the older niggas was coming to the offices and was beating the execs up.
Mm-hmm.
The children is never going to do that.
Yeah.
This is why they getting a lot of children and they signing a lot of children. They don't have their parents.
Yeah.
They fucked up. So we gonna give you a Bentley, give you a watch, give you a car. That's more than you ever had. You rapping your heart out for us. We making trillions off you and we giving you hundreds of thousands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the kids is never gonna come down there and kill these execs or beat these execs up. Nah. You feel? Because they don't even know they getting duped.
Yeah.
Until an older nigga give them the game. This is why they made the game young. You can take advantage of them more. And we could get you smoked for real and then win off the insurance. Come on, man. These people is playing chess. These people playing chess, man. These people playing chess.
Hey, yo.
These people playing chess, man.
Yo, this is it is systematically set up for you to lose, yo.
This is what I'm saying. And the only way that we win is when we educate ourselves and find out what steps we need to make. Understand, the 1% took the game from agriculture. From industrial to agriculture, from agriculture to technology. They're trying to take this shit out the hands of the people. We want to keep our bread. We don't need you niggas. In the future, there's not going to be nobody working at McDonald's. There's going to be robots doing McDonald's. It's going to be robots driving buses.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit that motherfuckers is not going to be able to do unless they got a brain.
Yeah.
So why not teach your children about how to use their fucking mind? Because that's all they're going to have in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got computer programs for cars. Look at cars. They're electric now. If you don't know how to fuck with circuit boards and shit like that, you dead in the water.
Yeah. Or how to fix that motherfucking electrical output to fix your motherfucking car, yo.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, they taking the power away from the people to the point where the only ones that's going to be winning is the ones that got the brains. The motherfuckers with the most money can't stop nobody from taking $1 out their pocket. Yeah. Facts. Everybody who got that fucking bag couldn't beat nobody in a slap boxing match.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker could drop $1 billion on your head and get everybody that looked like you took off this earth. You know what I'm saying? It's about the brain power right now. That's why they say knowledge is king.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know?
Listen, man. You see, our women is leading when it comes to the bread. They the reason why we looking good as a culture, period, when it comes to financial shit.
I think that was systematically put in place too, to do that, to break the home.
It was, right? It was initially. Initially, it was. And it did what it was supposed to do. It broke the man's spirit. Now the nigga don't even want to try. Fuck it.
Yeah.
She independent. Let her take the trash out herself. You done gave up on your duties as a man. So now when a woman look at you and she like, look at you, like you're not even you.
Yeah. That's a fact.
Damn, you don't do nothing that you used to do. Like, you let this system break you down to the point where you forgot who you is, and now you're not even being yourself to me. We leave room for these women to talk to us certain ways. They don't talk to everybody like that. Please believe it.
Yeah,
they don't talk to everybody like that. But you know, if you reminding her of her grown son, of course she's going subconsciously say some kid shit to you. Yeah, because you look like her son. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. From the style to the language to the speech to what you stand for, it's all immature shit. Yeah. So when she talk to you like a child because you feel like that's what she looking at. Yeah. Men got to stand on something, right, wrong, or indifferent. Listen, woman, this is what it is. Yeah. Whether I got the bag or not. You know who the man is. Stop playing with me. They want that. I'm not saying to be overly aggressive to the point where she's feeling intimidated, but she wants to feel that strength. She want to know, like, she want to get checked. She want to get checked.
Real shit, like, because most men think of that as dominance. You know what I'm saying? There got to be an equal balance. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand what you're saying, but most men take it above and beyond where I ain't even got to listen to you, woman. When the woman's supposed to get, like, you know what I'm saying, assist you. Most men won't even let the woman assist them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's why I said we need the classes, because there's dudes that either let women run over them or these niggas be damn near brutalizing a woman. You feel what I'm saying? It's no assertiveness. It's no balance. But that's because motherfuckers don't know that equilibrium. You feel what I'm saying? That equal space, that duality between the yin and the yang. You feel what I'm saying? And when you don't know who you are, you're always going to be topsy-turvy. You always going to be in and out because you're not sure who you are. But when you standing on something, it's like you see rich women that be fucking with niggas who's broke and don't got no bread. And you be like, damn, why the fuck is she listening to him? And why is they together? Ha! What do you mean? What do you mean? Because she see a man. This is a man. This is a man, Buddha. This is a man, Buddha. Feel what I'm saying? Motherfuckers respect men. Little girls, aunties. When I go to, this is no cap. This is no cap. And to the women that see me in public, when y'all be having y'all daughters and y'all sons, y'all know I ain't capping. Every time I walk in a room and I see a child, swear to God, they stare at me. Like how you staring at me now. Mm-hmm. And they smile and everything. Why? Because they feel it. They see it. You feel what I'm saying? That mom don't gotta agree with it. The sisters, the aunties, grandma, none of them gotta agree with me being a man. When I come in that room, them children knew.
Yeah.
And I smile at them and I be like, yeah, you know it when you see it, because they do. It's a feeling. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Right. It's an energy.
That's a fact.
And this is what our women is missing. Like dudes really be feeling like they gotta have a bag and not. No, you don't. The bag is for them ugly niggas. Ugly niggas wasn't having threesomes and all that before the bag. Swear to God, like when women was really staying fast and was only fucking with niggas they wanted to fuck with, ugly niggas wasn't getting no coochie. Them niggas was the rapists. But then when women lowered their standards and start letting that coochie be available to whoever had the bag, these ugly niggas got the baddest things moving.
Yeah.
And now you got handsome niggas that don't got the bag that's suffering for real. And they settling. Having these strange kind of women that's not even on their level because they don't got the bag.
That bag is a lethal thing though.
Ain't no question. That's what killed hip hop. That's what Nas was talking about when he said hip hop is dead.
That bag.
Because niggas started doing like hands on my knees, shaking their ass on my thigh shit. I'm listening to that song on a Papa's commercial, cuz.
Ain't that crazy?
Is you serious?
Ain't that crazy, yo?
Hands on my knees, shaking ass on my thigh shit. That's how y'all selling chicken nuggets? Come on, man. Is y'all serious? Is y'all serious?
Yo. That is crazy, yo.
Is y'all serious? B2K came out with the low rider jeans.
I'm on a bit on my phone. I turn it like I'm thinking it's the video.
Come on, man.
I'm like, yo.
I'm trying to tell y'all signs and symbols is for the conscious man and woman. I'm going to say that again. Signs and symbols are for the conscious men and women. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Because if you don't see them, you don't know what the fuck they is.
The knowledge is free. You pay for the ignorance.
Yeah.
You pay for the ignorance. Being dumb it gets you murdered.
Yeah.
Being smart it gets you rich. Facts.
That's fucking facts, yo. That is fucking facts, yo.
Look at all the stupid people that won the lottery. Them niggas won 300 million and blew it. How the fuck you do that? You ain't think just to invest 50, 10, 2 million? How the fuck you win 300 million and be broke in 5 years? Stupid.
It's hell. It's hell.
Then you got people like Benzo, Jeff Benzo, or Bozo, whatever the fuck his name is. He was selling products out his garage. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh,
you know Bill Gates, he was building computers in his garage. These niggas got the most bread you ever seen. Come on, man. I'm not just talking, man. But I'm giving you the news you can use, not the jailhouse blues. You know what I'm talking about?
That's a fact, bro. Real rap, bro. Real rap, yo.
And I'm over here sipping from my man Nesto. You feel what I'm saying? Nesto, we love you forever, baby. You know we gonna hold you down. Big Douce bottles for you. My cousin Tay, you know I love you forever. Big bottles for you too. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody that lost somebody in this past 60 days, because we all lost somebody. Death is a common thing to us all now. And people dying so much, it's starting to look like the rapture in the Bible. I don't give a fuck if you believe in it or not. Read that shit. It's what it's looking like right now. Kids is dying, grandmas is dying, sons is dying, women is dying, everybody's dying. And it's all at the same time. COVID, cancer, AIDS, gunshots, stress, suicides. Like we getting blitzed right now. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts, yo.
So to everybody out there strapping to keep their head up and their heart strong, like my heart go out to you. And I'm sipping this Douce for you because I feel the same pain you feel. I lost just like you lost.
That's a fact, bro.
And I'm trying to deal with it with this bottle. You feel what I'm saying? It's not the right way, but it's my way.
Hey, long as you not comfortable, but responsible with it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no question. Always gotta be responsible.
Even if the Bible says that, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you need time to get away and just get your thoughts together. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the process. As long as you don't let it deter you from what you need to do. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That's all, yo. You know what I'm saying? For real. They ain't said the problem's not gonna happen, yo.
There's something I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
All right, so real, myth, legend, and illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Real, myth, legend, and illusion. Which one of them is real to you? You feel what I'm saying? Because I bring that up because this real word is destroying us, actually. People are using your realness against you. People are putting you in situations because you real. And real things are happening to you by fake people. Fake people is doing real shit to you. And you so caught up in this real, and we hold it so high, and we adore it as a religion to the point where that shit's destroying us. Like Dave Chappelle was really on something when he said, when keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
Dolph, you shouldn't have been there. I'm not saying that it's your fault. You shouldn't have been there. Nipsey Hussle, I'm not saying that's your fault.
Shouldn't have
You
been
shouldn't have been there. Like motherfuckers gotta understand who they are. Like you are a king. When you're a king and you're not expendable, you can't leave yourself the chance with nobody.
That's
nobody. Because the world needs you. When you die, the world changes. Nipsey Hussle died and the world changed.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Dolph is just confirming that money can get anybody smoked.
Yeah.
That's all Dolph is confirming.
And that's some real. Because I was saying that shit. Why?
Man, listen.
Why was he even talking to him? Why was Nipsey even like? How did he get that close to him?
This is what I'm saying. But this is going on in the streets. Kings and queens is getting caught up with low-level motherfuckers.
That's a fact.
And because you want to keep it real, or you want to seem real, or you caught up in this real shit, that shit's getting you snatched out your position.
That's a fucking fact.
You can't let motherfuckers trick you out your spot, and you can't let motherfuckers use your realness against you, because they will. This is what fake people do. It's way too real how fake people keep it.
That's a fucking fact, yo. That's a fucking fact, yo.
So all my people out there in the internet world, everybody tuned in, watching this. Problems, solutions. My man Mo got it popping, baby. You need to get on here, speak your man. Touch a few people, man. Let's change some things.
What this is for, bro. This is what this is for, bro. Look, I got so much plans for this, yo, to where I want to go to like different states and just interview people. You know what I'm saying? Like make it grow to where like Vice TV, like they would go interview like a store owner or some shit. This is how big I want to. Right now, we're just on the internet. I want to grow to where I'm taking the film crew to somebody come to sit down and talk to you, like Oprah and shit. This is how big I want to get. You know what I'm saying?
This right here, when you look back on this, you're going to be proud of yourself. And it's going to be elements that we sharing right now that you're never going to be able to capture with a camera crew. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The organicness, the realness, the authenticness, people really speaking from their heart.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about a cancel culture trying to cancel me. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck them. I'm saying what I want to say. And I could be here today and gone tomorrow. You feel what I'm saying? This is the level of life that I'm at. I'm still in the mud where the shit happened. You feel what I'm saying? But even though I'm in this shit, that don't mean that's where my man is. And that's why I'm so hurt about Nesto, because it's like, He died a death that was like, he died a death that should have been for a rat. A rat should have died like that. A nigga that backdoor people should have died like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this, like and I don't know him like everybody else do, but the conversations I had with him, like I felt like me and him was cut from the same cloth. Mm-hmm. Mentally, I felt like me and him was like the closest out of all the young niggas I talked to and been with. He felt like the closest. Because his mind was like, it was down there where I was at. But just like Larry Hoover and just like a host of our other leaders, we couldn't really change our situations. We had to get it how we was getting it in the mud that we was in. But ultimately, our plan was to save our people and to help our people and to make shit better. Yeah. Everybody knows this about Cuz. Like, it don't matter what you feel about him, what you say about him. Everybody knew that Cuz wanted to see you get some money. Mm-hmm. And there's not too many people that want to see you get some money. That put food on your plate, that pay your bills, that take care of your children. Don't nobody wish that kind of security on you. Niggas want to see you in a bag. They don't want to see you with one. This is how it's going down out here.
That's a fact, yo. That's a fact, yo. Yeah, because I was just watching somebody's live last night. I guess some young guy, he got killed up East Hills. Like, you know what I'm saying? He said the lady was on live crying, like, yo, he plays the piano at church, yo. You feel me? He really plays the piano at church. Like, that this is the life that he's in. And, like, how do y'all do that, yo? Like, how could you, like, you see that and want to take it away? Like, what in your mental is in your brain that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can see it was tension. For somebody that is out the way, how do you fix yourself? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe because I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Myself, maybe I can't relate to it. But
you could relate to it. And if you was in that position and there was a situation that tied you to it, you would. See, this is what people don't understand in these streets, right? In these streets, it's a lot of pain, it's a lot of hurt, it's a lot of anger and frustration. So this is what I'm coming to the streets with my pistol. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you do something to one of my peoples, right, and I can't get you, but I catch your cousin, I don't give a fuck what he was into. He's down. If one of y'all niggas spent through and killed one of my niggas that I felt like, wasn't it? Like, dude that got killed up East Hills, he has people, family, friends, whoever, that cares about him, that's upset about what happened to him. Mm-hmm. That shit's not going to be over. A new can of worms is going to be open. Now, his family might not catch the shooter, but might find out where the shooter's sister stayed or where his mom stayed. You feel what I'm saying? This is how niggas is playing now. There was a time where women and children wasn't a part of it.
Yeah, it was off limits.
But now they is. And because people put people's children in it, I might have accidentally slid down your block and sprayed some shots and killed somebody's son on an accident. His dad is not trying to hear that shit.
Yeah.
His uncles ain't trying to hear that shit. So they gonna spin down my block and purposely kill my son. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that happens so much now to the point where niggas is like, oh, that's a part of the game. Nah, that's some shit y'all put in the game. That's not a part of the game. And then you got women who don't mind they fucking business. They dropping calls. They telling motherfuckers where motherfuckers is at, where niggas pull up. They giving people addresses.
Yeah.
Like woman, that's not your place. Leave the street shit alone, but they involved. And a lot of them is toting now. So now it's like, damn, you gotta watch. If you don't blow shorty, she might blow you. Mm-hmm. Cause she toting now. And she listening to NBA Youngboy. And she be popping 5s and 10s. She don't really fuck with the 30s, they too strong. Yeah. This is what's going on right now. That's like true. Girls don't even listen to R&B songs anymore.
Bro, I don't know when the last time I went to the radio and heard real R&B, yo. Like that's crazy.
It's niggas singing murder songs. That's the R&B. Niggas singing murder songs. But 50 Cent started that. We gonna give him that title.
Yeah, I can say that. Yeah.
All through the hood, I keep hearing niggas saying I'm supposed to die tonight.
Yeah.
He created a whole fucking genre of singing murderers.
But
he created a market for it, and it sells.
You know what's crazy, bro? That is a, what's the word I'm looking for? Even that is a what's the word I'm looking for? That's Planet. Gangster music is Planet, yo. I remember Ice Cube was saying one interview, he said like somebody came to him and asked him to like, and he refused, yo. Like they come to order and say they'll give you like give you some money to keep this shit alive because it's tied to the prison system. So the more, you know what I'm saying, we out here fucking off for real, it funds the prisons. The prisons make the license plates, the belt buckles, the everything, anything that they make.
I mean, I agree there was a time where that was the situation because it was mass incarceration and they had private institutions, CCA and shit like that. Yeah. But then too many dudes start coming to jail. Now it's starting to cost them now. You feel what I'm saying? And then that lady dropped that show 13th Amendment. You feel what I'm saying? Which explains it in grave detail. Now a lot of people being exposed. So a lot of people stepped out of the prison system. They took their funds out of it. They don't want to be associated with it. You feel what I'm saying? It's public now. It's public information. Like, I really was surprised to find out all these motherfucking people who was involved with the prison system and funding it.
Bro, it's crazy, yo. It's a whole system behind to get this shit, you know what I'm saying? And they said they put the shit in music because they had to get the money out the jails. So they put the shit in music, and being that it was listening to the music and coming through the jails, and you know what I'm saying, it was funding the shit.
Like, I don't know, like they were saying that about Jeezy. That's why he had the USDA. Mm-hmm. And because that conspiracy theory rabbit hole is so deep, like we'll get lost in it, and it'll start going from fact to fiction. So we got to watch how we play with that. But I'm just saying, that's just showing you how these people work. Like they not playing. Yeah. Like they be on gang time.
And you know what fucked me up when I found out, like, you know where police started from?
Ain't no question.
They were
Slave Patrol. That was their original name, Slave Patrol. And they still do that.
That's crazy, yo. And people don't know that. They put to it like they're here to modern day. This like you said, this rabbit hole's deep.
This is a fact. And if y'all think that this is cap and they not still under that same kind of movement and rulership, ride through any white neighborhood. Ride through any white neighborhood, you might see a police and you might see them one time.
That's a fact.
Ride through a black neighborhood, you might see them coming down the street, up the street, and one of them might be behind you.
Slave Patrol for real, yo.
Yeah, like we don't cuz. That's why, like, if you go to these European neighborhoods, they be speeding through their cities, through their towns. They be speeding because they know ain't no cops around. It might be a sheriff spinning through, and that's because he got to.
Yeah.
But other than that, oh man.
Yeah.
They got people in their basements for 10 years. Feel what I'm saying? They got people chained in their basements. How the fuck is that going on?
Yo. ID channel? Hey, yo. You down with the ID channel, yo? Have you ever sat and watched the ID channel?
Nah.
Hey, bro. If you sit and watch the ID channel and the things that these motherfuckers come up with, yo. The way that they kill people, bro, the way that it's mind-boggling, yo. It's not like it's like random. They be going in, yo.
Yeah.
They be going in.
These is the sons and daughters of Romans.
Yeah.
Do you understand that Romans is the most like vicious people on the planet? They used to create torture chambers. Like they created that. They created like 1,000,000 ways for you to die. That's where that slogan comes from. 6 million ways to die, choose one. That's not just some flash shit to say. Like, that's real shit. In Rome, when people used to disobey Romans, like when Spartacus and them was alive, yo, they had a whole fucking road side by side. They had crucifixes with people nailed to them for miles. How do you kill 100 people and nail them to crosses and put them side by side?
Yeah, walk past like it's a like, yo, look at the tree. Look like the road. Tree.
Cut niggas' heads off and put niggas on sticks, put their heads on sticks and leave their heads in the town after they burn it down and kill everybody.
These motherfuckers are lethal, bro. I don't think motherfuckers realize how lethal they are, bro. These motherfuckers are lethal, bro.
But this is what I'm saying, like, and getting back to us and the things that we need to do, like, we can't compete with nobody until we understand who we are and what we need to do for us.
That's a fact.
Like, society is for society. You feel what I'm saying? We're not a part of this society.
That's a fact.
Like, people don't even understand why we not citizens. We not citizens because it's not because we didn't want to be citizens. Our ancestors, which is the Indians, refused their citizenship because they didn't want to be ruled by this foreign government. And if they became citizens, that means that they was going to abide by the rules and regulations of this foreign nation. That was at the time when the power was equal. We were still on our shit. We still had our shit together.
Sovereign nations.
You feel what I'm saying? That's why now they call us 3/5 of humans.
Yeah.
We are the children of them. And one more thing I want to touch on. And I don't mean to preach.
Bro, let's go.
You know how in Africa, when they were saying that our own people sold us into slavery?
Yeah.
That's not true. And this is why Africans know that we not Africans. And they tell us that we not Africans. Not to be on no disrespectful shit, but this is why they tell us we not Africans. There was Indians that had escaped a foreign enemy and went to Africa to hide. And where they was hiding, that was in West Ghana. You feel what I'm saying? So when these Europeans came over to Africa to find us, the Africans was like, yo, they right here. They start catching us and grabbing us and bringing us to them. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we got back. And that's all the people that they brought back to America wasn't Africans. It was black. It was Nijis that they caught in Africa and brought them back home because they was trying to escape.
You ever read a book called? Yo, I know what you're talking about, though. Have you ever read a book called From Babylon to Timbuktu?
I heard of that book. I heard of it.
Read that book. Read that book, bro. Get that book and read it. That's a whole nother story. I
was reading this book called Ruins of the Empire.
I never heard of that one. What are they talking about?
Well, it's this European writer that was explaining the writings of other Europeans, because you know they always wrote a lot.
Yeah.
So when they pulled up on Africa, they said that this was the land of the gods. They were so impressed on how these people was built, men and women, how we treated things, how we moved about. They called that the land of the gods. That's why, like, us even being called Africans is disrespectful, because that's the name of a European conqueror. That's not even the name of the actual continent.
Kush. Was it Kush? What's the name of the country? Is it?
That's the people. I mean, some people call it Kush. Some people call it Akabu land. Some people call it the motherland.
Yeah.
We really don't know their original name. It's somewhere in somebody's basement. It's probably in the Vatican somewhere,
right
under the floor where all the Catholic priests.
You know what got me fucked up, bro? Is that when I was in the military, right? I went to Rome and I went to the Vatican, and at that time I didn't know what I know now, yo. I wish I would have knew what I know now. I'd have been all through that motherfucker, yo. all through. Like I'm saying, I was there when the Pope was preaching on Easter. So you know what I'm saying, like you know what in the like where they sit, everybody be sitting at. I'm sitting down there looking at him. You know what I'm saying, preaching shit. But if I knew what I knew now, yo, I'd have been all through that motherfucker. Yo. I want to see the 16th chapel. I would have like because there's certain places you can go to in there that you know what I'm saying that you can go to, and I wish I'd have knew what I know now, yo. I've been all through that motherfucker, yo.
Signs and symbols, man, is for the conscious man and woman. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Vatican was kind of like the battleground between scientists and religious people.
Yeah.
They was trying to kill Galileo for telling people that the world was round. You know, back in the day, they thought the world was flat.
So you don't believe that?
But that the world is flat?
What do you believe? Because I want to, bro, we can have it, bro, I'm telling you, the range of where I can talk about, bro, we can have this conversation, bro. Because I know you can go there, and you know what I'm saying, and I can understand everything you're saying, bro. So
no, listen, I can't really expound on that because I don't really have no information on it, but I be using that as a cliche to help people understand that sometimes you are the smartest person in the room, and sometimes everybody else really don't know what they're talking about. You understand? And I bring that cliche up to help them understand that there was a time where everybody was saying the world was flat and only a few people were saying the world was round. So I'm saying, like, popular opinion does not mean fact. Mm-hmm. And don't never allow that to be. Just because everybody on strange shit, that don't mean the strange shit is it.
That's a fact.
Because it say that in the Bible, they're going to make the right seem wrong and the wrong seem right. And this is what's going on right now. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody knows their place. Men don't know their place. Women don't know their place. And then we put children in the wrong place. Mm-hmm. They supposed to be disciplined and chastised, but we want to be their friends. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of weird shit that's going on in our community.
Right.
We threw off, like nobody know where they supposed to stand. You got women now saying, damn, we can't go on a date. Niggas done got it to the point now where it's like, if I call you and tell you I'm trying to pull up, you know what that's about. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? Women is like, damn, niggas don't pull up and take us out no more. Who made that the thing? All the men that used to do that type of shit, them niggas did. They ain't passed that on.
That's a fact.
So now niggas is on something like, I'm pulling up. Damn, you took shorty out to eat. She let me just pull up. So now you got ignorant, goofy motherfuckers teaching the new people. So now the future daughters is being misused and groomed under a foul doctrine that they don't even know nothing about. And they can't shake it. They know it don't feel right, but they can't shake it. Their mom was doing it. Their aunts be doing it. Mm-hmm. We teaching these bad behaviors, whether it's directly or it's through indirection from influence, or they hear small conversations. Just like I posed the question on internet. I said, all these single mothers raising these sons, y'all ain't teach them nothing? Like, you ain't teach your son to at least treat a woman how you want to be treated? You didn't teach them that?
That's a fact. But
you feel what I'm saying? Like, how was you raising nothing ass niggas who end up hurting other people's daughters? Did you ever tell your son, like, yo, listen, you can't treat her this way. When she snap on you, that means she feel neglected. Did you ever help your son understand why women be snapping and doing certain shit?
I see what you said.
You feel what I'm saying? But yet and still, when this child grows up without these teachings about how to deal with a woman, you want to say he's a nothing ass nigga when he's 25, 26, 30, 40, he's a nothing ass nigga. But you didn't give nothing to this nigga. But so he was gonna end up a nothing ass nigga because you gave nothing to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
But for real, I think it's the men as the head of the household, bro. The men got to be there to teach them that too, bro. I understand.
No, I don't think. No, what a man is supposed to do when a woman is teaching, a man is supposed to compliment.
No. What I'm saying is, like, a man needs to be in the household to bring that balance. That's what
I think he do need to be an example to what the mom is saying, but at the same time, regardless whether he's there or not, Mom, you got the floor. So it's like, if I can't teach you how to be a man, I can at least teach you how to treat a woman.
I feel you.
You feel what I'm saying? Because who better to teach a man how to deal with a woman than a man? I mean, than a woman.
Yeah.
If my mom would have gave me the game, I swear on everything, I would teach, I would treat women 1,000 times different. When a woman snaps on me, I think she's being disrespectful. I don't know she's hurt. I don't know she feel offended. I don't know she feels neglected, but only a woman can tell you that. My dad can't tell me that. Dad is gonna be like, listen,
Okay, I feel you.
I've been going through the same shit my whole life, man. I don't know what's wrong with these women. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, you can't educate us, give us some pointers on how to treat the future daughters. That is your responsibility as a woman. And I say this because women always want to be the motherfuckers that'd be like, you're not a man because a man's this and a man's that. Like, you know, everything a man's supposed to do. What are you supposed to do? Mm-hmm. How are you supposed to conduct yourself? Mm-hmm. What are you responsible for teaching? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And a woman think because she takes care of a kid that's raising them. No, there's a difference between taking care of a child and raising a child.
That's a fact.
Food, clothing, and shelter does not raise a child. It does not develop a child.
That's a fact.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's a fact. And
to the men that don't be there for their children, I don't know what reason you don't have for being around your children. But my thing is this. You know what you're doing. Yeah. You know what you're doing. And you know that you put your child at a 50% disadvantage when you take yourself out the picture.
That's a fact.
Some women put men in position where they got to be out the picture. Some women don't make it cool for men to be in the picture. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But regardless, at the end of the day, know and understand that you're giving your children complexes and you're making their success rate 50% less when you take yourself out the picture.
Fact, bro. That's the fact. I understand what you're saying now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that a woman needs to teach a man. And there's things that, you know what I'm saying, that it creates the balance in the child. I feel you.
It's the same way. It's the same way when a man teaches his female child. What do he tell her? I teach my daughter not to fuck with niggas and not to need niggas and watch for niggas to do this and that. We do our job to our daughters. We're not trying to teach our daughters how to be men. We teaching our daughters how to watch for the suckers. So why can't mommy do the same thing?
That's a fact.
At least prepare so we can be better ready for the women in the future.
That's a fact, bro.
We read women wrong all the time. We don't know. Then by the time we figure it out, we done broke 1 million hearts. We done created all this damage, all this lostness in a woman. We done created despair. We done took edges. We done gave people diseases, all kind of shit. Like, we done fucked this woman around by the time we figure out our importance and how we need to communicate and deal with her. When mommy just could have been dropping jewels on us. That's Yo, listen, don't leave that girl. She really love you. Like, we don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
People be using love to manipulate us all the time. Like, how the fuck is we supposed to know that your love is different? Mm-hmm. Nigga said he loved me and robbed me the next day.
That's a fact.
And you come and tell me you love me. I ain't trying to get robbed of my heart. So it's like, bitch, you capping. Mm-hmm. She giving her whole heart out, crying and everything about you, thinking this is all cap.
Yeah.
But if a woman's there to tell you how real it is and what it means when women do certain things, now you know how to meet her on an even playing field and you can treat her how she needs to be treated. You can forgive her. Let me say that. Because we don't forgive women when they do things to us. We take everything to the heart and it's like, bitch, fuck you. Yeah. But if we knew and understand that these things wasn't purposely being done, and that these women did that because they're acting out or because they feeling things emotionally, then we can meet them and be like, oh, baby, listen. And we can hug them and console them and be there for them when they snap out. When they snap out, we leave them the fuck alone. And that's when they be wanting us to hug them and kiss them and shit. Yeah. But who the fuck knows that?
Yeah, right.
I'm dealing with niggas my whole life. So when me and my nigga go through something, fuck you, nigga. And that's that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But with a woman, you can't be that way. But who knows better than a woman? And that's all I was saying. So, like, what the fuck was you teaching your son when it came to women? Did you ever tell him how you wanted your father to treat her or treat you? Did you ever tell your son, like, yeah, I wish your dad would have did this and your dad would have did that? So at least he had the idea, like, damn, this is what women like. We don't even know what women like.
That's a fact, bro.
And then women be so confused that they don't even know what to tell us.
And I think they be so hurt in their feelings behind the man leaving. That, you know what I'm saying, it takes away from them teaching.
I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, come on, baby.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
don't want to create another monster.
Yeah,
Let's just stop the bullshit. How about that?
yeah.
And I would never teach my daughter to not need a man. I would never teach that. But there's niggas out here teaching that. There's niggas out here saying that a woman don't need a man.
Yeah, that's crazy to me, yo. That's crazy.
And you know what happened? You know what happened when they took the man out the picture? They used to tie the women to the tree, cut their stomach open, and throw the fetus on the ground. They used to rape the woman. They used to beat the woman and disrespect the woman when they took the man out the picture. You feel what I'm saying? And put them in a frozen mad state of independence.
Yeah.
And they still dealing with that same psychosis. They don't want to be independent. They want to be submissive. That's their nature.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But they in a situation where it's like, I don't have nobody but me.
Yeah, facts.
You feel? And even if you is there for me, nobody never taught me how to accept this love that you're trying to give to me. So I self-sabotage.
That's a fact.
Because I'm scared that you're going to touch a spot that I never let nobody touch. You feel what I'm saying? Like this shit psychological, man. It's wild.
Yeah, the mental.
I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Let's go, bro. We can talk. Yo, we at 121 now, an hour and 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? No, we got 2 hours. Because 60 minutes is, you know what I'm saying? We got 120. Bro, we can go. I'm
hey,
off.
listen, I definitely want to go. Swear I want to go, but I gotta get my children together. They got school tomorrow.
Bro, I want to talk to you offline about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Offline. I think we can conquer Rome, bro. Real shit.
Facts we could.
We can conquer, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let you go. But we gonna bro. I got you.
Let me leave them with this. Let me leave them with this one thing.
Give them where they can reach you at, bro. Say what you're gonna say and give them your information. So if they want to, you know what I'm saying, tag you.
Ain't no question. And you can ask me anything. We can have conversations about anything. Even if you want to ask me personal shit, you can hop in my DM at Mac Member Tony Pittsburgh, Mac Cartels, the gang, the clique, the crew, the movement. You feel what I'm saying? Get with me. I want to see you get a bag, not put in one. I love you more than they hate you. And understand this. It only takes one person to start change. It takes all of us to keep it going. But it only takes one person to start change. So don't ever think you need a squad to make this motherfucking water move. All you need is one rock to make that motherfucking water ripple. Never forget that.
That's a fact.
Mac Cartel, Mac Member Tony Pittsburgh, rest in peace, Tay, rest in peace, Nesto, you know what it is. MVH, my projects.
I appreciate you.
I love you and thank you so much for having me on your podcast. Like, I'm honored.
Bro, we're gonna chop it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call you. We're gonna chop it
Ain't
up.
no question. You know it.
All right. I'll at your boy.
You know it.
Yo. If you was in here listening, you know what I wanted to really get to this conversation, yo, because my man, you know what I'm saying, like I've been following him for a minute, yo. Like I said, like his I don't know how long ago that video was. Nobody knows. I was just intrigued off the video that he did from that song. You know what I'm saying? Just the subject matter of it. So that it made me want to follow him. So I've been following him through his I've been following him, you know what I'm saying, from his activism, from his lives, from his, you know what I'm saying, just everything he did. And I feel like he's a crucial part to this situation, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking on here, like to get to where we need to go, we're gonna have to make a choice. You know what I'm saying? And there's people like him and people I think that can lead us in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? So please, if you don't listen to any other podcasts, I think you should listen to this one. This is going to be one of my favorite ones. You know what I'm saying? So I thank you for watching. And another thing, Moyestagram. It's a new thing I got up. Sign up for Moyestagram, and you go in there and sign up and show your best achievements in your life goal. You know what I'm saying? Just it's a startup Instagram basically that you share your pictures. And I figured if enough of us just put on powerful pictures of us ourselves, and everybody can come here and see them every day, then you know what I'm saying it'll work out for us. So you know what I'm saying, go to moyeslifestyle.com, sign up for Moye Instagram, share your best moments and achievements, and see you in a minute. Next week, you know what I'm saying, we got some good ones next week too. There's always going to be good ones on here, but next week we got some powerful voices too. You know what I'm saying, that I think is very, very instrumental. So without further ado, we're going to end this one. MoyesLifestyles.com, Problem Solution Podcast. We out of here.